Hello everyone. So I wanted to go over today and review your guys' final essay for the quarter. It will be posted on Thursday morning, so under week 8. So let's go ahead and take a look at it real quick. So under the Thursday Friday folder, if we open it up, take here a few seconds. Final essay, and we open it up. Okay, so your final essay in the directions. You will be writing an essay that will be either in support of or against the Electoral College. You will be using the information from the DBQ that was assigned to you in the Week 8 Monday through Wednesday folder to help you form your essay. You will be graded on the following rubric that is located at the bottom of this form, and we'll review the rubric here in a few minutes. Fill in the following graphic organizer to help you set up your final draft of your essay. You will be graded on filling it out the graphic organizer as well. Once you have filled in the information on the graphic organizer, you will be writing your final draft of your essay in the box below labeled final draft. So let's take a look here at this form real quick. So here we have your graphic organizer in which you will be writing in your main ideas for all 5 of your paragraphs. So paragraph 1 would be your introduction with your thesis statement. Paragraph 2, you'll have your first reasoning with supporting evidence from the documents and your opinion on the reason. Same thing for paragraphs 3 and 4. Paragraph 5, of course, will be your conclusion and the retelling of your thesis. Pretty simple, basic 5-paragraph essay, just like any other 5-paragraph essay you guys have written before in different classes. Now, if we go back to week 8 folder, under the Monday through Wednesday, you will be using the Electoral College DBQ. Most of you have already completed this, which is totally fine. But if you haven't, let's review it real quick. Again, here we have your DBQ assignment. This will be your guide in completing your final essay. So once you have completed this DBQ and answering the questions here for each 6 of these documents, at the very, very bottom, you will see your DBQ buckets. Your DBQ buckets is what you will be using to write your final essay. So of course, your DBQ bucket, you're obviously selecting whether or not the Electoral College should be eliminated. And of course, step 2, you're going to have your reasonings, reasoning 1, reasoning 2, reasoning 3, as well as the documents that show the supporting ideas for that. If you keep scrolling down, you're going to see the DBQ thesis statement, and this thesis statement is what you're going to be writing in your final essay, along with the 3 reasonings for your support. So, in order to complete this final essay, you need to complete this DBQ first and finish the last part of it as well, which is your thesis statement. Once you've completed this, then you can start working on your final essay. So, going back to the form, you're going to fill out the information right here from your DBQ. So, of course, you're going to write your thesis in the main ideas box. You're going to write the first reason, second reason, and third reason along with the supporting evidence. And your conclusion, again, as well, is going to be basically a retelling of your thesis and a closing statement. Pretty simple. Moving on to the next page right here, we have your final draft. This is where you're going to write in your final essay. And if you need to make the box a little bit bigger, by all means, you can make it, it'll be bigger on its own. Now, the rubric. Here we have your rubric in regards to your final essay. Pretty simplistic here. You'll see here there are 6 different rows of things. The first row is going to be the introduction paragraph. The second one is going to be about paragraph 2, or your first body paragraph, as well as paragraph 3, 4, and then finally your concluding paragraph. There's also a row for how the grammar and making sure that every single paragraph has a minimum of 5 complete sentences, and as well that there are 5 paragraphs overall. And the final part of it is that the graphic organizer was used and filled out properly. Okay, so here we have your rubric. Pretty simplistic, 60 points overall. Each of the paragraphs is worth 10 points. The completion of the graphic organizer is 5 points, and then your typical grammar, spelling, all of that is going to be 5 points as well. So overall, it's going to be 60 points. For any reason, if you are missing a paragraph, you will get 0 in that column. If you're missing any information, such as your thesis statement, or if you're not making a stance, or it's not very clear where you stand on the topic, you will get half points. Same thing regarding paragraphs 2, 3, and 4. If you're missing any evidence, if you're not making connections to your topic, you will lose points. Same thing for your conclusion. If you're not retelling your thesis statement, you will lose points on it. And as well, if you don't utilize the graphic organizer at the very top, you will lose points. So again, guys, very simple to get 60 points on this final. Follow the rubric, answer the questions from the DBQ, and you should be fine. Okay? So again, just to refresh, complete the DBQ first. Once you complete your DBQ, answering all of the questions from the document above, you're going to make your stance. You're going to write your 3 reasons. And again, these reasons will be a paragraph each, along with the document that you will be using to support your reasoning. And then you'll be writing your thesis. Again, very simple, guys. Once you fill out this graphic organizer, half the work is pretty much already done because you already completed it here already. If you guys have any questions, by all means, feel free to email me. This will be due on the due date on the 17th, next Thursday. So you have all weekend long and all of next week to complete this essay. This will be, like I said again, your only assignment that you will be doing outside of the normal notes that we'll be doing. Okay? All right, guys, good luck.